New England golf is some of the best golf in our country. You have amazing golf, amazing history here with golf. The weather's fantastic, and I think it's a great, change of pace for us on the PGA Tour. We spend so much time, I feel like, in the Southeast and Florida and playing a lot of golf there. To come up to the beautiful green, New England area is awesome. It was amazing playing with Keegan. He is, New England's spokesperson. He's such a huge Boston fan, and he wears it on his sleeve. But as far as playing with Keegan, it was amazing. It was a huge honor for me. He's played in a handful of Ryder Cups and President's Cups. He's obviously a very accomplished player, and I felt like we gelled really well. He brings so much emotion and grit to his game, and obviously I think he's going to bring that to his coaching. So I look forward to hopefully making that team, and hopefully I can earn my spot. But if not, hopefully, he thinks highly of my game, that he would want to pick me for that team. So I'm really looking forward to next year. I think I was medalist or co-medalist for the USAM there, which was a really cool memory. And I played really nice golf in that USAM. I just got beat on the 18th hole in one of the matches, and then obviously for the US Open it was different magnitude, and the course is very challenging. It's a classic, amazing New England course. So I love being up in the Northeast. I think like I said, the weather and the golf is, I think, second to none. So it's really fun coming up here. I think it's huge to try to win at every level. I feel like a lot of guys out here that are top players have done that, and you got to start locally. I started playing just stuff around where I grew up in Denver, and then you start playing the whole state stuff, and then you do some regional, and then you do national, and then you start playing world things. And I think it just gets you comfortable with seeing the best players, playing against people that want it as much as you and that are working just as hard as you. And so starting winning in Colorado kind of gave me that confidence that, hey, I can go out and maybe try playing against other players, and then then you get used to it and get comfortable. So when you find yourself at the highest level, you're used to being around those guys. Specifically, right to kind of near Boston, I've played Old Sandwich, which is a fantastic course. I mean, it was a really, really good Crenshaw course. And then probably one of my favorites is Wannamoisett in Rhode Island, par 69. It's a short little golf course. We played the Northeast Am there, and that has always been one of my favorite tournaments. So I have so many great memories staying with an awesome family there, and that's really where I fell in love with the golf up here, to be honest. The nice features that you have in New England is obviously you have the green trees and the really green bent grass, but then you have the contrast of the really rough, rugged, kind of higher grass, the fescue. And I think that just is such a nice accent to all the greenery around here. And you have fantastic green structures, and usually some of the best designers are up here in the Northeast. So I feel like you get everything. You get the best of all golf in the United States, and it's right here in New England. But yeah, I mean, it's amazing what winning a major does for your career, and I look back at that week, and it's something I'll remember for the rest of my life, and I'm hoping I get more feelings like that in the future.
From day one, we've always thought of the Travelers Championship as New England's event. This is a New England event. And yeah, there are other tournaments around New England throughout the year, which is great for golf. But what we think of is always that we're a New England event, and we want to have as many of our fans come down from Boston, from the Boston area. I grew up in Franklin. I'm kind of a Mass guy, and so it's really important to have this element. And a lot of our data and our statistics support that we have a lot of fans that come from Massachusetts to the tournament every year. So that's why this is so important, and to make sure that we're reaching out and getting more and more people to come out. It's not that long a drive, right? It's an hour and a half drive, and it's not that bad. So we're excited about reaching out to the entire state of Massachusetts and New England, and making sure everybody knows that we're here and what we're doing. You can do so many things, but it's the little things you do with the players, with their wives, with their kids, with their caddies. Right from the beginning, we have a charter that we pay for from the US Open to come to Travelers. And we will always do that. And we've been doing it now for 18 years, and 2025 will be our 19th. but it's really important that we make it as easy as we can for the players, their caddies, and their families to get to Cromwell to be a part of what we do. And I think that it's the little things. So this year, we became a signature event, and with that, we had a limited field of 70 players. And so Nathan and I were talking one day, and we said, hey, we have a special opportunity. We have 150 cars. We could give a car to every caddy. So Nathan and I were just down at the Tour Championships in August, and it's hilarious. I talked to 25 of the 30 caddies, and every one of the caddies, what do you think their first question was? Andy, are we going to get our cars back next year? Absolutely. They will. We'll figure it out. But so